Welcome to Saint-Germain, France, for this FIBA 2023 EuroBasket Women's Qualifier between France and Finland. This is Group B. This is a big night of basketball here in Saint-Germain. This is the second of two qualification windows. Second of three qualification windows as both of these teams look to book one of the 14 spots that are available at EuroBasket Women next year, taking place in Israel and Slovenia. And a real interesting match. Just look at the crowd we have here in the arena. This is going to be a raucous one for sure. The French team have a capacity crowd to cheer them on to what would be their second win in the group. Here is the slate of games. Both games tipping off at the same time. Lithuania taking on Ukraine in the other side of this group right now. And this is Group B as we see it. Ukraine topping the table, 2 wins, yet to lose a game. France, Lithuania, both with a 1-win, 1-loss record. And Finland at the moment propping up the group. France, well, they enter today's game on the back of beating Lithuania by 17 last time out, whilst Finland, well, they might be on the back of a 2-game losing streak, but they only lost by 6 points to the table-topping Ukraine. Remember, only one team in this 14 group are guaranteed qualification. But if you want to make sure you're at EuroBasket Women next year, you have to win this group. The 4 best second-place teams will also pick up a spot as well. Remember, we have also the hosts qualification to deal with as well, Israel and Slovenia. The lights will now go out here in the arena as we get ready for the player introductions. Finland will be the first to be introduced. The Finnish team enter these qualifiers really as outsiders. They've not been to a EuroBasket Women's Tournament since 1987 when they finished 12th in Spain. Don't let that fool you. They are a national team programme in the ascendancy. They might be bottom of this table, but they have not been outclassed at all. They lost by 10 to Lithuania, 7 to Ukraine. They have been in every game they have played, and at times they have controlled those games as well. And then will be defensively. This gets into a run and gun. If that gets into a high scoring game, I'm not sure that Finland really have the roster to deal with that. So for Finland it will come down to, can they limit the French offensive output? Can they slow the game down somewhat? The French team now receive home court reception as you would expect. Basketball. Medals at the last 7 EuroBasket Women's tournaments. Got to the top step of the podium twice, that's in 2001 and 2009. However, the thing that will be haunting them at the moment is they have been bridesmaids in the last 5 EuroBasket Women's tournaments. And I think they think it's time maybe to upgrade that silver to a gold in 2023. However, Finland will be buoyed and take some confidence and seeing some of the vulnerabilities France have shown in their qualifiers so far in their way to try and get to the 2023 tournament. It is a well-set game in the balance for sure. France clearly going to be favourites, but Finland will be in for the battle. We'll now take a break in commentary as we respect the national anthems for both countries. First Finland, and then our hosts France.
Je vais vous demander maintenant de bien vouloir vous lever pour les hymnes nationaux. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. To the top, l'hymne national de la Finlande. First, the national anthem of Finland. Et maintenant, l'hymne national français, la Marseillaise, the national anthem of France.
Wonderful renditions of the national anthems. We are now just a few minutes away from the opening tip here, and what for both of these teams really has become a very, very important qualifier as we see the coaches go to the half and shake hands, exchange gifts. They'll both head back to their benches with their minds fully focused on the game in hand, and I'm sure they'll be working out the final little bits of changing that they want to put in place for their game plan. The players now will enter their final warm-ups. A little under 4 minutes to go. Here is our officiating crew for today's game. We have Ivana Ivanovic, Zuzana Vujacic and Sandra Sanchez-Gonzalez from Serbia, Montenegro and Spain respectively. A top officiating crew for what should be a top game here today. As I said before, Finland will enter the game maybe as slight underdogs. 0-2 record propping up the table, but that's far from fair, to be honest, as we see Koskemirs, Kuya, Salo, Atalanta and Pulapainen as the starting five. Plenty of talent, maybe not world household names in this Finnish team. There are plenty of players with a ton of experience in that roster who have played at the highest levels across Europe. One player to look out for is Kuya. First round pick by the Dallas Wings in the WNBA. Second pick overall in last season's draft, in the 2021 draft. I'm sure Coach Salmonen will be using her throughout today's game. 21 years of age. Really could develop into a world beater. Here's the French starting five. It's Botoux, it's Chaperoux, Vukasavljevic, Adien, as well as Johannes. And where do you start with that five? I think most of the plaudits or the limelight would fall on Vukasavljevic and Johannes. They're the two headline grabbers. Vukasavljevic, second leading scorer in EuroLeague Women's, and well, what do you say about Johannes? Absolute superstar, but alongside them is the 24-year-old Alexia Chaperoux, 3 times EuroBasket silver medalist, so an Olympic bronze medal to a name. 24-year-old will go directly up against Kuya at the other end of the floor. We try and dive in and listen to Coach Tupan's final word.
Okay,
Maintenant, vous avez crié blanc. Et vous l'avez compris, ce sera rouge. On commence le plus en public.
As we have the thunderclap ringing around the arena. The game is now just moments away. Opportunity to remind you, all of you, get your phones out now. Download the official FIBA EuroBasket Women's app. That will keep you up to date when the tournament kicks off next year in Slovenia and Israel. If you want to follow these qualifiers, go to FIBA.basketball/Women's EuroBasket/2023/qualifiers. That will jump you where you need to be you want to follow on the box score as this game progresses or catch up with anything that is happening. Tons of games happening around Europe right now. Several games already concluding. Hungary beating Romania, Turkey beating Albania, Serbia winning over Bulgaria, Greece turning over Estonia, Slovenia with a 7-point win over Poland, Lithuania actually have picked up the win there. 51-62 over Ukraine. Montenegro taking a 7-point win over Denmark. Several games, numerous games still underway right now, including Germany, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Luxembourg, Slovakia, Italy, Switzerland, Netherlands, Czech Republic, Sweden, Israel, Belgium, and North Macedonia. And 3 more games to finish today off. France, Finland here, Spain, Iceland kicking off at the same time here, and then an hour later is Portugal against Great Britain. What a slate of games around Europe. Some huge, huge games. I'm sure plenty of you have been watching other games prior to this one. All eyes now focusing on this. France v Finland. And we're underway. EuroBasket Women 2023 qualifier. France v Finland. France on a 1-1 record. Finland 0-2 so far. Shot goes up. Holopainen. That's going to settle some nerves early here as she hits the 3 ball. Averaging just 17% from downtown in these qualifiers so far. Nika Holopainen. Good ball movement here from France, but it's thrown away by Johannes. Drives inside off the glass. Confident play from Finland. Oh, and out in transition. Free-flowing French basketball at its finest. Johannes gets the French scoreboard underway. Atalanta into the corner. Pouya, no good. Rebound for France. Both teams really quite relaxed and smooth early on. Oh, nice footwork, scooping under to finish defense. Patience here from Finland. Try and run their structure. That one intercepted though. Bedien just read it well, got into the passing lane and bats it away. Baseline ball from Finland, 8 seconds to work with. Nice pass inside and the finish is there. That is smart play from Finland. Holopainen, first 5 points for her, averaging just over 10 points a game in the first 2 qualifiers. Otoops hands it off. Stavljevic, pass inside is slightly off target and Chateauroux cannot hold on to it. Couillet now, out to the wing. Oh, and another 3 ball rains down. This time it's Koskamir's. And Finland just looks smooth as butter right now. Entered the game with some real confidence. Lukas Stavljevic. Drive is no good, it's batted away. That will turn over though. Stavljevic got her own rebound, handed it off to Madiem. Key change for Finland. Into the game for the first time comes Sandvik. Up goes Koskamir's, who just hit the 3 ball. Yeah, brings it up over the half, hands it away now. Atalanta feeds it inside, but it's knocked back. Holopainen can't get the score this time. Finland with a 4-point lead. Lovely trail run and one. Tough play from Chateauroux. Good vision, as always, from Marine Johannes. Send Atalanta to the bench. Connects the three-point play, brings France back to within one. Through yet to miss a free throw in the qualifiers. Hasn't taken a ton, but you can only score the ones you've got, as we see Arnesalo fully away to the basket. Shown a glimmer of the lane, and she capitalizes fully. Johannes now with the hot handle. The double team comes up, but the mismatch is created and the space is wide open. Vukasavljevic, corner pocket three. Ties the game at 10s. Foul is going to be called on Alexia Chateauroux. Baseline ball for Finland. That's what I was talking about. On paper, you would put the Finnish team reasonable underdogs in this game, but it'd be unwise to do so. Gouillet, no good. Oh, what a rebound. Goes in amongst the trees and pulls that one down. The pound. Gouillet stretched inside. Put it off the glass, but the defense just passed it away. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Can't get the finish though. That one was begging to be finished. I mean, Johannes, absolute perfection of a transition pass. Savljevic will head to the bench. And Neon Torre comes back in her place. So much experience in his fresh roster. He brings with her a 10-year playing career. Been part of the national team though for a little over a year now. Gouillet into the low post, guarded closely by Chateauroux. Nice footwork. Oh, puts it up backwards. Not sure that's what she was looking for. Johannes just drives inside. Fancy handles, but the finish lets her down. Dallo, no, waved away on the floor, the foul. This is the Finnish DNA of basketball. Do not back down. Do not look at the reputation of the team they're playing against. You just go onto the floor and try to do the best that they can do. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound pulled down, and Pounds will reset that one back out. Holopainen. Pass inside, and the easy score. Via Palander. And play such beautiful team basketball. Really do. Consistency of roster certainly helps. The majority of these players have played both qualifiers. In fact, only Lamela has played in one. Score, free ball from Torre, gives France the lead and is going to push coach Salminen into a timeout. Talk things over. Salminen jump into that finish huddle and hear what coaches have to say.
Ei meillä on nyt riittävää pallopainetta. Ei tää näytä meiltä itseltämme ollenkaan. Ja vaikka sä oot joutunut johonkin vaihtoon, niin ei me anneta niitä heittää meidän yli. Me otetaan aloite, laitetaan paine ja me tuplataan ne kaikki palloskrinit paitsi se Hootsi. Ei oo mitään valkosta. Me tuplataan ne. Paita alas.
Thank you.
expected. This game's a close one. Come in and just play their style of basketball. It doesn't matter who they're playing against. It doesn't affect them. Or the amount of medals their opponents have earned in their careers. Finland just come in and execute. High level, game in, game out. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. France have a single point lead built on the back of that Torre 3 ball. Atalanta, sit back. Atalanta looks to split the defense, but it's off the back of the foot of Holopainen, so it's going to be a turnover, France ball. Talked up with the turnover as we see Siak coming to the game for France. The 2-year-old big, another ton of experience, averaging double digits in these qualifiers. Ball now for France. In. Double team comes up fast, but France deal with it well. They spread the floor so well. Offensive foul's going to be called though. Sandby deals with the mismatch well. Exuberance from Siak offensively. They've given up almost 17 centimeters in that battle. Pouillet now hands it off to L'Atalanta. Wait for this player to come around the top. Mears. Good ball movement here. Slightly static at times though from Finland, but the nice drive through the paint. The finish isn't there. All the hard work done by Holopainen, but finish lets her down. Back to pound, sorry. Mears inbound. Free ball goes up. It's off right. Had to though. Shot clock violation called. Another turnover for Finland. Shows you how the French defense is playing right now. Second turnover of the game for Finland. Turnovers for France though. And Sallow come back into the game. Does United. Hoops goes out for France. Astier comes in for her first taste of the game. To the top, Astier now. Waits for the screen, the hedge comes hard. Gatheru into the corner. Michel! 3-bomb from the corner is good. And you just feel France are easing their way into this game, starting to become comfortable with the intensity that Finland have brought. Sallow hits it, but that's an easy pass to intercept into the passing lane, out at the races, and one! Mamignon Torre. Torre just head down. She knew what she had to do. She read the passing lane so well. To be honest though, from my commentary position, actually I could have got into that passing lane. It was pretty telegraphed, but got out into transition. Hard to the basket, and that's all you can ask. Foul called on Evac Pouillet. French lead now out to a game high 7 points on the back of that 3-point play. Finland will want to keep it in single digits. They don't want to let France get away from them. That is a task, asking the team to try and battle their way back in on the road in France is difficult. Free ball is way long. It's an air ball. Holopainen grabs the rebound, but up with a tough shot for Chateauroux to collect the defensive board. Astier now. One of the bright future stars for France. Foul's going to be called on Astier. Ball for Finland. Smart play by Arnesalo. Astier under a little bit of pressure as we see Lapainen head to the bench for Finland. The game for France is Alexis Chateau. Salo waits for the screen. Got the mismatch, but the pass is away from it. Oh, lovely pass inside, but the recovery defense from Astier is very strong. Arnesalo comes up short. The long rebound falls kindly for her, though. And the pass is poor. Go all the way off the baseline. Another turnover. French defensive pressure is really starting to pay now and starting to make a few more mistakes than they did in the early stages of this one. Minute 10 left in this first quarter. Baseline ball for France. They already lead by 7. They can get to a double-digit lead by the end of the first. That will be a job well done. Chalked up by coach Tupin. Oh, look at the hesitation. That is a smart play. Just the patience and the hesitation. Look at the shake, and then you duck through. Smart play by Astier. Early jump shot from Finland. The foul's going to be called, though. On Siak. Send Kuya to the line. One years of age. There's a lot of Finnish national team hopes on her shoulders, as I said in the pre-game. 25 years Finland have been absent from EuroBasket women's tournament. They would love to be back. See the change. Out of the game comes Stella Michel. Into the game returns Badien. Linen will also come out, as does Kostamirs. Hietanen comes in. Atalanta. Stavljevic now with possession. 3 points to her name so far. She is the lights-out scorer. Free throw line jumper. Very flat. Pulled at that one somewhat. Yeah, now. Oh, behind the back with the handle to the corner. 3 ball. Nails it. What a big play for Finland. All led by Kuya. Oh, crossover. Oh, the money not there for the finish, though. The handle from Torre was sweet. Stolen away, Astier. Ball pass in the end by Astier, though, a little bit loose on that one. Be more precise when you're playing a team that plays defense like Finland. Oh, yeah, long 2. Comes up short and maybe taking a little bit too much on her shoulders there. Long outlet pass, almost to precision, but it's batted away. Lamilla, 17-year-old, reading that one well. Got themselves back to within 4 with that corner pocket 3. You see Sophia head to the bench. Back in comes Sophia Palanda. 44 seconds left. A little catch and shoot. Smart play. Well read by Michel. Almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Yeah, he falls out of bounds with it, so he'll hand it straight back to Finland. No change of possession though, so it will remain 14 seconds on the shot clock as we see coach John Pan shouting the instructions out. Coach for a little over a year so far. To the wing. And Salo got short. And Finland have looked to lean on that jumper. It's not fully paid off yet, but if they find their range, it could. Out at the races. Training defense played its part for Finland. Palanta. Offensive foul, though, is going to be called on Palanda. Illegal screen. 30-year-old. That will give France possession back. 8 seconds is no real surprise. Coach Tupan brings back Marine Johannes. Built for these moments. She's built for 6.8 seconds buzzer-beating plays. Finland adding back into the game. Oh, in fact, they've gone Vukasavljevic. What's she going to do? She calls for the screen, doesn't take it, drives inside. Is that a foul call? It is. 2.7 seconds left. Finland in the penalty, so Vukasavljevic will head to the free throw line. What hasn't Valerian Vukasavljevic done in her career? 4 EuroBasket silver medals, an Olympic bronze medal. This season, maybe one of her best, averaging just shy of 24 points and 8 rebounds a game. That will be the end of the first quarter here, though, in this EuroBasket women's qualification game. 10 minutes down, and it's the home team, France, leading this one 24-17 over Finland.
Passionate, ambitious, elite,
verbunden,
united, inspirerend,
competitiva,
ambitiozna,
stylish,
powerful,
diverse,
diferente,
beraber,
inspiring.
Tupan there knows he'll be happy with what his team has done so far. There's some of the shooting percentages, which you can see. France's 7-point lead really does just come from efficiency savings on that. They've only had 4 3-point shots compared to Finland's 11. Finland struggling to get their range so far. If that can fall into place, then they really are in a position to score in a hurry. Moment it's not happened as we see. Wow, what replay of that play from Kuya into the corner for the 3 ball. Pass from Aspier to Michel. Only highlight plays in that first 10 minutes of basketball. And the crowd have been entertained. As it stands, a relatively high scoring game, and that certainly plays to the favour of the home team, France. Slow the game down a little bit here in the second quarter if they can. They don't want to get in a run and gun situation with France. That will not help them. Now to Coach Salmonen and the team do slow this game down. From a French perspective, they have a deep roster. They put the tempo for the full 40 minutes and not suffer fatigue. A party atmosphere here today. Crowd enjoying themselves. It should be their team lead by 7. Second quarter action underway here in Saint-Chamond. EuroBasket Women Qualifier. France versus Finland. End of the first quarter. It's France with a 7-point lead, but Finland with a bright start to the second period. Steal the ball away. Kuya now. It back out. sagging off a little, almost inviting Finland at times to shoot. They've not shot well so far. Kuya comes up short with that first jumper. Johannes. Ball movement from France. They just open teams up. Spread the floor and move the ball fluidly. It is tough to defend. Savljevic will head back to the free throw line as she drives strong towards the foul. For the foul. The first of her two. The line for the second. It's the second to go though. Going to be called on Shelly, just physically locking up Hietanen. Part of the rules of the sport, that one. Sideline ball for Finland. And Salo now waits for the screen. Quite forced the switch. Pound comes back out. Sorry, not Pounds, it was Holopainen. Oh, gets the score. Lovely execution of the pick and roll from Holopainen. Dominion alumni getting it done. Baseline drive. Oh, beautiful use of the pivot from Badien. Just stayed patient. Didn't take that first opportunity. Knew could keep working to create better space. Lovely crossover. Kuya finish not there though. Holopainen just scooping up the scraps right now. Gets the score. Johannes. France look to push the tempo. Ruka Savljevic. This is again, she's not had the best of nights. 1 from 7 from the field. Valerian Ruka Savljevic. Kuya will come back to the top. Finland will look to go again. Valanta finds the split on the defense. Kuya, corner 3. Misses. Yet to hit a field goal, Avac Kuya. 0 from 9. Like I said, for the French team, Marine Foutux, 21-year-old, gets her first score. Fighting player, to say the least, Marine Foutux. In the next iteration, we had Humer into Johannes, and then following up closely behind is Marine Foutux. A real history. Sublime point guards for France. Timeout called. Let's jump back into the huddle to hear what the coaches have to say.
On joue nous, pour toi, à l'opposé, passe, repasse, tu passes, tu joues le flair. S'il n'y a rien avec toi, on ne force pas, on passe par la grande, on enchaîne derrière. Là, on fait que courir. À un moment donné, il faut poser, jouer derrière. OK? Ou après, 4 bas pour amener la balle intérieure. Après, quand on vous donne la balle, les filles, c'est pas jouer. Attendons, il n'y a pas de transfert. On est patiente. OK? Allez, allez.
All calm and collected, Coach Dupin. A real surprise. His team are in the driving seat here. 8-point lead. Like, I'm sure, to try and secure this win as early as they can. His team sit currently on a 1-1 record. Not where they wanted to be at this stage, that's for sure, but on the back of picking up a loss against Ukraine in game day 1. They lost by 19 on the road against Ukraine. Turned it on the 14th of November, though, against Lithuania, winning 83-56. In the 1-1 so far for Finland. They lost to both Ukraine and Finland. Both close games, though. 10 against Lithuania, 6 against Ukraine. Kuya Fills the handle. Has it knocked away, though, so it will remain Finland ball. Good hands by Ladien. Just reads it well. And those are things that the 21-year-old will iron out of a game. She'll lose some of that complacency. France still possession away. Cross-court pass, no-look pass, and one! Ceylan! The pass from Johannes. Wry little smile on her face. As Ceylan will head to the free throw line, looks the other way, dishes it. And Ceylan stays with the play for the score. There's the flex and roar. You enjoyed that one. One of the next wave of superstars, Janelle Ceylan, just 21 years old. French national team program just keeps on rolling, generation after generation of world beaters. Pass inside, batted away. Johannes pulls up, awkward looking three ball, didn't get her footwork right on that one, but sometimes for I think Johannes, she actually benefits from not being orthodox. A great pass. At the end, off target. Easy rebound for Couillère. The rebound of the game for her. Shot goes up, and the first field goal eventually falls for Couillère. 10th time lucky for her. 4 points now, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Johannes, little crossover, step back, free ball, nails it. Creates her own space for the shot. Such a skill for a player to have, not needing her teammates to work hard to give her the space for the shot, but using her own smarts and handle to get it. Oh, that is a tough play, though. Look up the term tenacity. That's the clip they'll show you. Just persistence from Anisalo. 17-year-old just didn't give up on it. Kept going and going and going. Gets a reward in the end. Foul on. Running for Coops. France with the change. In comes Heridio. And the three-point play is good. Original sub on the shooter, so Anisalo heads to the bench as Letaranta comes back in. Hannes now, double teamed, passes out of it well. Oh, an easy score for Chateau. Atalanta uses the screen, but good defense there by Heridio. Jumps over the top of the screen. Foul's going to be called. That one is on Caro Heridio. Neither team in the penalty. A little over 5 minutes still left in this second quarter. 13th foul of the quarter for France. Heridio's first personal foul. Oh, good defense, batted away. Will Finland hold on to possession just about. Shot clock drops down to 7 though. Good defense from France. Yeah, throws up a bit of a prayer to try and beat the shot clock. Finland get the offensive rebound. Pounds from the wing. Foul's going to be called. See who that's on. I think it's on Ceylan. That right arm pushing across the chest of Koskamir. Upan with another change as Torre comes back into the action. Strong drive to the basket. Can't get the score though, and the rebound for Cherie. Video at the top. A little bit of a different look for France. The French 3x3 national team. Really carved a niche for herself, Sarah Helio, in that 3x3 format. Certainly helped her 5-on-5 game as well. Eva Kuya head to the bench for Finland. Does Anissa Pounds, Palanda and Sandvik come back in. Look pass to the corner, flat on the trajectory, and the Iron treats it with the disrespect it probably deserved. Flips it away, and Finland will come away, and just Finland keep battling. It really is their basketball identity. That one's thrown away though. A misread. French now out to an 11-point lead. 13-9. Scoreline in favour of France here in the second quarter. Extending their lead by 4. Good defence in the end there by Sandvik, just fronting the post. Stealing the pass away before it became a problem. Duranta. Free ball goes up from the top. Was in and out. Just wonder, are Finland struggling to stay in this one? And that is a tough play by Selan. Catching it off balance. Drawing the foul. Just having the mind to stay with that one. Taps the 2 home. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Salminen for Finland. We're going to jump into that huddle. What the Finnish coaching staff have to say.
5 up with Elu on 5. Okay, 5 up with Elu on 5. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
On commence tranquillement à accélérer. On accélère. Et c'est pas mal, on change de style. Limite.
See the Mexican wave working its way around the arena in Saint-Chamond. Back to the action. Delam will head to the free throw line. Chance of converting the 3-point play, and certainly has had an impact. She's come onto the floor, already has 5 points to her name. Confusion over who should be at the free throw line. That one's cleared up and we can go again. This is the free throw though. What a rebound. Cherie with the tough play gets the board. Rebound of the game for her. Chateauroux. Right choice. The execution let her down a little as we see Ceylon just playing real hardcore defense. That forces a potential turnover, but it's stolen straight back by Finland. Duranta slows it down. Waiting for options in front of her. Those options are just happening a little slower than they were earlier in the game. Koskamirs comes back out. Quick movement, Finland for the 3 ball. Going to be saved as Palanda goes after it, but Hietanen's 3 Comes up way short. France just look sublime right now. 13-point lead for them. A little over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Bit of a full court press almost. A bit of a loose pressure applied to France. Maybe just to slow them down, burn a little bit of their shot clock off. Elio is going to draw the foul from Salo. Smart play. Rip your arms across. We'll call the foul every time on that one. Salo's second foul, but more importantly for Finland, they're already in the team foul situation, so that will send Elio to the free throw line. Those French players that they debuted recently, just last year, fight their way into this roster. Remember, for all of these players, yes, they want to get their team qualified. That is priority number one. But all of them are also fighting for one of the 12 jerseys if their team does get qualification. None of them are guaranteed a spot on their national team. Performances in these qualifiers will play a big part of whether they make it into the final cut. Their team are at EuroBasket Women next year. Nice pass inside. That is a great backdoor cut by Holopainen. Smart. Just the timing of the cut was strong as well. Just a little lag to it. Allow the space to develop in front of her. No stolen away. Selan. Come back out. Chateauroux. Too heavy. I do feel this is an important 2 minutes for Finland right now as they try and close out the first half with a little bit of a run. If they can get it into single digits. Another turnover, and there's plenty of almost unforced errors from Finland in this game. That's turnover number 11. And this is something they've suffered from in the first two qualifiers as well. They've been averaging 22 turnovers a game, and it is tough to qualify for a tournament the level of EuroBasket Women if you're not going to look after your possession better than that. On that pull by Coach Dupin, though. Let's head straight to the French huddle, hear what he has to say.
Continue à défendre, il ne relâche pas, Caro. Tu es là, tout le monde est là, ça coupe là. Il ne faut pas que ça arrive, ça. Soutient la balle. Et on fait trois côtés. Stagger, stagger. 3. Stagger, stagger. On veut du mouvement. Mettez-les, attendez bien, sortez et drivez. On part et on ouvre derrière. Okay. Mettez défendre.
Pour les parfums, on va chercher un petit peu exceptionnellement ce soir, on va dire allez les bleus.
Minor small details being focused on by Coach Dupin. A replay. Jumper from Fouya. A little step back free ball from Johannes. Going tough to the basket. Plenty of French flags waving around the arena. Wonderful atmosphere here in Saint-Germain. There with the score. The way jumps back in some tough defense as well. You have to love that from Sarah Michel. Free ball goes up. Oh, the bank is open. Sure, Sandvik was looking for the board. This stage of the game, you'll take it. Finland back to within 12. First bucket of the game for Sandvik. Corey will come back. Shot clock to 7. Michel. To throw it inside. Chateauroux collects the wayward pass. Can't get it to go, but following it. Selan, the game she's had so far. 7 points for her. Over 7 minutes as well. Top ball pass, another turnover. Delan. Good defense, bats it away. Great tough play by Arnesalo. Trying to chase things down, but Bastier with a beautiful pass. An easy score for Torre. Just starting to ease it into cruise control right now. Their lead is up to 14. Final 10 seconds of this first half. Arnesalo has it stripped away. Wants to close the quarter out in style. They won't get it away in time, but Michel won't be too disappointed. The team have had a very, very good first half indeed here in Saint-Chamond. At the halfway stage, it's France 47, Finland 31. Strong first half of basketball for our hosts, France. They will be happy to be halfway towards what will be a very, very important win, and a 16-point lead at the half will settle some French nerves. They won the first quarter by 7, held Finland to just 14 points in that second quarter. France on track potentially for a 100-point game, and Finland know let France score north of 80 points, it is going to be a tough night for them. That might be the answer there. Evat Kuyet walking back to the locker room. Not had the best of nights, nowhere near maybe so many expectations, but still 20 minutes ahead where she can become a hero and a party pooper here in France. The Finnish coaching team just having a bit of a brain trust meeting before they head back to the locker room. Jump into some of the statistics of this first half. Finland with one player in double digits. That is Annika Holopainen. She has 11 points. Nearest behind her, Arnesalo, has 8 points alongside 2 rebounds. For France, this tells you a lot. Not a single player in double-digit scoring, and they have 47 points on the board at the end of the first half. 10 of their 12 have registered, just Shelly and Siak yet to score. Their leading scorers, Mamillon Torre with 8 points, Delan with 7, Michel with 7 as well. A real team effort, that is for sure. Not relying on one particular player more than any of the others, and that's what's put them in the position they're in. So here at the halfway stage of this EuroBasket Women Qualifier, it's France 47, Finland 31. Second half action just round the corner. Don't you go anywhere. Welcome back to Saint-Chamond here in France. We are at the halfway stage of this EuroBasket Women 2023 qualifier between France and Finland. It has been an impressive performance in the first 20 minutes by France. They lead this one 47-31, and it's a real team effort. 10 of the 12 players already registered on the scorebook. They're almost on track for a 100-point game, and they don't have a player in double digits. Torre with 8 is their leading scorer. Ceylan and Michel both have 7 apiece, but it is the team effort from France that has got them their 16-point lead. As for Finland, they started brightly. They were competitive early on, but mistakes crept into their performance. 13 turnovers in that first half. That's at a higher rate than they've been in their first 2 qualifiers, and they averaged 22 turnovers in those first 2. Their leading scorer is Nika Lapainen. She has 11 points so far, 5 from 8 from the field. Not enough as it stands. Sallow just behind her with 8 points as well as 2 rebounds. But it's going to require a big second half effort from Finland for them to battle their way back into this game. France will want to lock this one out as early as they can. News from around the group. Group B, Lithuania earlier today beating Ukraine 81-62. That certainly has consequences for our group. Lithuania now on a 2-win, 1-loss record. Ukraine on a 2-win, 1-loss record. And if France win here today, that will also put them onto a 2-win, 1-loss record.
Ok? Allez, on s'investir, le rebond. Après en attaque, de la patience. Quand on n'a pas pu courir, on transfère la balle. Allez.
Remember, within Group B, it's just the top team that are guaranteed qualification through to EuroBasket Women 2023. 4 best second. A few moments away from the start of the second half. Opportunity for you all to get your phones out right now. Download the official FIBA EuroBasket Women app, so when it comes to the tournament next year, you have the go-to guide in your phone. Get that one downloaded. If you want to jump onto the website to follow these qualifiers, it's FIBA.basketball/women's EuroBasket/2023/qualifiers. That will take you all of the information about all of these qualifiers, and my goodness me, we have had a lot of qualifiers around Europe here today. Finish 5, stepping back onto the floor. Atlanta, Kuya, Hietanen, Sandy for Finland. Second half action underway here in Saint-Chamond. Halfway through this EuroBasket Women qualifier between France and Finland. Home team lead this one 47-31. People want to try and lock this win in as early as they can in this game. They don't want to let Finland back in. Kuya, turnaround jumper, short with that attempt, and she's had a bit of a turbulent night so far. 1 from 12 from the field, just 4 points in a little under 14 minutes of action for Avak Kuya. Free ball goes up. An injury on the floor right now. Doesn't seem to be getting any better. Not sure where the injury is. Siak to the floor. I'm not sure if it's a shot to the midriff. It's just winded her and taken it down or what. Exploring some pain. See what that is. Back on her feet though. Still not comfortable. Thought it was a little bit of knocked knee. More serious than that though. Grimacing in a huge amount of pain. He heads to the bench with the help of the medical staff. And Siak. The arm will come in her place. Seconds left on the shot clock. Oops, inbounds it to Johannes. Johannes rescues it miraculously. Quick ball movement by France, and the score is good. Yataru with the 2. 7th point of the game for her, alongside 6 rebounds. A little bit of a double-double warning coming up there. Sallow throws it away, though, as the French defense just goes up the gears. Johannes! This is the easy layup. Ceylan with the offensive board, and France will slow it down. It's not had the best of games. 2 from 4 from the field. Just as you say that, she pulls a little bit of class out of the top drawer. Puts the brakes on, step back, 1-footer. What were you saying, Mark? Yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut in future. Anna Sallow ducks through the lane for the score. To finish, team back to within 18. Closely guarded by Atalanta. Passes it away. Foul will be called on Koskamirs, though. Having a one-on-one with Savljevic, and didn't really fancy her chances of stopping that. I think work going on at the moment on Helena Siak on the bench. Still doesn't look comfortable. Sure, we'll see her again tonight if France can keep a relatively healthy lead. Might be the last we see of the veteran big. Pass inside to Ceylan. She's wrapped up. Possession arrow points in favour of France. Defence there by Holopainen. On the bench to try and loosen up those hips. Otuk. Back to Ceylan. Nice pass inside. Selfless play by Janelle Ceylan. Efru with another score. Oh yeah, off balance. Hustle on the offensive glass though by Koskamirs. 3 ball goes up. Atalanta nails the 3 from the wing. Oh, and you get the feeling that Marine Johannes just starting to warm up. Worrying signs for Finland if she is. Mears passes inside. Little post move from Holopainen. Holopainen, one of the players really stepping up for Finland. They've not had too many bright sparks in that first half. She was certainly one. She's up to 13 points now. Foul called on Koskamirs. Second foul in quick succession. Player to have fouled in this second half. Dina Koskamirs. She'll head to the bench with that one as Lisa Pounds comes in. Tia heads out as well as Miller comes in. Johannes calls the foul off. Holopainen. Team foul of the quarter for Finland. France yet to commit any fouls in this third quarter. The game returns Holilainen. Atalanta to the bench. Hannes feeds the low post, but the foul is going to be called on beneath the Pounds as Finland right now are really struggling to contain France. A little bit of fatigue settling in. French onslaught goes 1 through 12 pretty much. quality and intensity doesn't drop for Coach Tupan no matter who he brings onto the floor. Oops. Right hand floater, a little teardrop is good to go. Marine for Toops. Bucket of the game for her. 4 assists. 21-year-old getting it done from the point guard position. Oh, and the long jumper from Olelainen is good. Transition just snuffs out any advantage they'd have as Ceylon. Another score. Game is accelerating into a run and gun back and forth affair. Ceylon now up to 9 points as well. Salo has drawn the foul, so she'll look to head to the free throw line. Quick pass out to Ceylon. Salo, first of 2, and what a prospect she is as well, alongside Avac Kuya. It's Anna Salo, most improved player in the Finnish league last season, rookie of the year the season before, so expectations are high for Elina Anna Salo. Cool. Pounds. 15-point lead still for France here as they just look to hold Finland at arm's length. They've outscored the Finnish team 12-11 in this third quarter. First 4 minutes gone. Certainly finding a lot more success offensively in this quarter, but part of that I think has come down to the French taking their foot off the gas defensively, and putting as much into the game defensively as they were in the second quarter. Yeah, hands it back. Set the screen. Olelainen open. Hedges there. Olelainen splits. Kicks to the corner to Pounds. Defense still, though, stays true. Good on the buzzer. Oh, yeah. With her second field goal of the game. 2 points from the free throw line. 14 from the field right now. Avac Kuya. Tough jumper though. With the expiring shot clock. Miguel plays with Savljevic on the floor. The corner, Michel. Right-hander, that is a tough shot by Sarah Michel. Really is. Nonchalantly just throws up a high arcing right-hander, contested as well, and it looked pretty easy to nail a very high difficulty shot. Salah now. Stolen away. Out of the races for Dukes. Get the score though. All down to really not securing possession effectively early enough. Straight out of bounds. Turnover ball again for Finland. 16th turnover of the game for them. Yeah, this time just throwing it, almost intercepted by Michel. Timeout called here on the floor. France lead this one 62-44, a little over 4.5 left in this third quarter. Crowd being given a real treat here with the French team for an impressive performance.
Passionate, ambitious, elite,
Verbunden.
united, inspirerend,
Competitiva.
ambitiozna,
Stylish.
Powerful.
diverse,
Diferente.
Beraber.
inspiring.
Et 3 côtés. Et si on fait 3 côtés, c'est toi qui viens au pic. Tiens, tu es là. Ok. Et toi, tu reviens derrière. Ok. On joue là-dessus. Ok.
Si t'es 4, tu seras là. Tu mets 30,
Ok? Vai, vai.
Alors ensemble très fort, on frappe dans les mains avec ça.
Pan taking every last second that he can to get his messages across to his players. Really, for the French coach, it's now much about complacency as anything else. His team continue to execute anywhere near their capacity. They'll push forward to the win. Down to Finland to disrupt this game. Coach Salmonen, his brain trust on that Finnish bench to plan to battle their way back in. Not moved to an 0-3 record, and that is a long way to come back from for their qualifiers. Lelainen now is off the Kuye. Roll at the top. Kuye doesn't roll hard enough to the bucket though, and that really does cause Atalanta issues. He needs to either flash higher, give Atalanta that outward pass, or up hard off the roll. Going halfway between the two. See there, the problem is she just leaves herself no options. Batted back. Defense by Shari. Atalanta into the low post. Oh yeah, double teamed as it's stripped away. Delan to Johannes, cross court. Michel, 3-ball, nails it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Sarah Michel. Her double digits, 12 points, and perfect from the field, 5 from 5. Atalanta feeds the low post. Miller. No options and just throwing it away. Poor choice there from the 17-year-old, but part of the learning process, being under the pressure that these Finnish youngsters have been under. They've learned a lot in today's game. Nice split the defense with the pass. Baseline drive. Kuye with the tough D for Finland. Lelainen almost loses possession. She's harassed by Astier. Kuye, 3. Oh, doesn't even make the net bulge. That's how good that jump shot was. Yeah, looking good in the second half. 9.5 rebounds now for Kuye. Delan wide open for 3. Rattles it home and cancels out the Finnish 3 in the blink of an eye. And the Finnish team starting to look a little bit leggy. The fatigue starting to kick in, not chasing as hard as they were in the first quarter. Lelainen now. The wing. 3 goes up. That one's good. Smart shot from Sandy. Johannes drives in, shovels it away. Astier with the easy short jumper. Yeah, looking good. A pull. It's going to be on Astier. Changes for both teams here. Coaches look to make some rotations, give some players prolonged breaks over the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter. Fallow now. Screen from Palanda. Drives inside, goes off the glass, draws the foul, heads to the free throw line. Foul called on Davljevic. Delan now, the latest French player to be receiving some treatment on the bench. These teams back in action on Sunday as Finland will head back to Helsinki to take on Lithuania. France will head to Rouen to take on Ukraine. 3 o'clock local time in Helsinki, 5 o'clock local time in Rouen. Half left in the third quarter. 18-point lead for France. Vukasavljevic just turned around on the pivot, and I think she was expecting the lane to be so wide open. Need inviting twice. He's now up to double digits with that score. He isn't. She's at 8 points with that score. The most efficient night that we're used to from Vukasavljevic, just 2 from 7 from the field. Salo will draw the foul from Vukasavljevic. All the Finnish players, I think she's the one that's impressed me most. Elina Salo, 17 years of age and just getting it done. Intimidated by the competition at all. Went to the line for 2 shots. The first of her 2, up to 14 points now alongside 3 assists. The second as well. Salo leading all scorers now with 15 points. Final minute now of this third quarter. Michel. Pass inside. Selfless play. Vukasavljevic is going to draw the foul though, so she'll head to the free throw line. Dana Salo that's going to get the foul blown on her. Vukasavljevic misses the first of her 2. The second. French lead back to 19. Salo, crossover, lane opens up. Strong move, but the finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Savljevic now will hand it off. Go to Torre. Yeah, door slammed on her, hands it away though. Torre loses the handle. Is it stolen away? It's on the floor for the scramble. That one's tied up. Possession arrow in favour of Finland. 15.4 seconds for them to work with. Torre loses possession there. Fine ball for Finland. Steve Hollander head to the bench for Finland. Medical team has certainly been busy so far into today's game. Little injuries and some bigger ones as well for them to be dealing with. On Sunday, it's a quick turnaround. Let's see if they change their 12. Count to 15, so definitely some bodies there to swap if they want to. There's the outlet pass. An easy score. Astier. And that will be the end of the third quarter. France just extended a little bit further. Now out to a game-high 21-point lead. 3 quarters gone here in Saint-Chamond. It's France 75, Finland 54. Of the game, outscoring Finland 28-23 in that quarter. Finland as well with their best quarter, but you can see where this game is playing out. France with much higher efficiency, all with the exception of free throws. They are dominating this game. Two players in double digits now. Celan has 12, as does Sarah Michel. Finland, Sana Salo with 15 and Holopainen with 13. The story from the French side of things really is just about the team basketball that they play. Selfless basketball, sometimes a little bit too selfless. Maybe a little bit of greed every now and then for the French players would help them push on a little bit further. But in a game like this, it's all about developing momentum and rhythm as a unit. Exactly what they've done here. And you can see that from the replays. Players being involved. See a couple of plays from Michel. Finland. Yeah. Picked up the pace in the second half. But a mountain to climb in this fourth quarter for Finland if they want to get their first win of these qualifiers. If they don't, they'll drop to 0-3. 2 wins behind all of the other teams in the group. A big ask. 3 games still to play in the qualifiers. Five on the floor first, ready to go. 5 now join them. And the crowd waving their flags. They've been in fine voice. It's been a party atmosphere here in Saint-Germain. Been given a wonderful game from this French team, showing their appreciation in full patriotic glory. Torre now hands it off to Michel. Pass inside is easily read and ripped away. Pounds step up short. Good defense by Michel and Astier. Finish foul of the quarter, just 16 seconds gone. And we'll be happy with what his team have done. Pauline Astier comes up short. Zapovic will slow things down. The reset of the shot clock gives them plenty of time to work with. Ripped down to 5 seconds now, into the corner, catch and shoot for Torre, nails the 3. And this French team can hurt you from all over the floor. 1 through 12 in the roster, and anywhere on the hardwood, they're a threat. And Thallo, screen from Holopainen. The low post, got to work, double team has to come across, Pound for 3 in the corner. Rattles that one home. And Finland just keep ticking away. They keep pushing and probing, trying to fight their way back into this game. But as it stands, the quality of this French roster is just a little bit too much for them. Dell gets a double team. It's tied up. The ball's going to be called. Again, not happy. Getting her arms pulled. From my perspective, it looked like a jump ball. See, on the latter stage of that play, there was a hand pulling on the arm. When the jump ball was called, if it was called before that, no foul before that. Timeout called here by Coach Poupin. Under 90 seconds gone in the fourth.
Donnez une solution devant la
What he has to say.
Ou, quand vous montez, vous savez qu'elle sort. Vous gossez le pic. La balle est là. Je viens, je plonge. Faut pas y rester. Plonger. Toi, tu gardes le dribble. Au lieu d'aller là, juste recule. Pour donner à voir des angles. Vous remontez derrière. Elles vont faire que ça. À chaque fois qu'il y a des pics, feintez les pics. Toutes là, vous pouvez faire, hop, on plonge. Et derrière, on donne devant et on va retrouver des solutions. Ok, allez, allez. Le blanc rouge.
See the injured players for France on the sideline, and a growing collection of injured players, to say the least. See how Coach Poupin deals with that over the 2-3 day break before their game on Sunday. They'll be back in time. Will he not risk it? But some reserves to take their place. All inbounded. 8:36 left on the game clock. France lead this one by 21. Pouillet wide open for 3 and nails another 3 from the top. After a tough first half, she has come out all guns blazing in the second half. 12 points now for Kuyet. Side 5 rebounds, living up to the hype. Dallas wings big. Oh, and the paint is empty. And an easy score for Aminil Torre. Kuyet handle coast to coast. Kicks it out to the weak side wing. And that's Pounds with the 3 ball. Finland coming out, shooting the lights out right now. To be fair, they're only way back into the game. Narrowed the gap to 17. It's still a big gap, but with shooting like that, it quickly disappears. Torre now in the corner, little shake, little fake, nice crossover. Goes to the reverse layup, but comes up short. And Salo goes in amongst the trees and one. Lena Arnasalo knows no fear. She goes hard to the basket. Look at this, just pure determination. 1 on 4 in the paint. Gets the score and earns herself a trip to the free throw line. What a game for her. 17 points now. Remember, 17 points for the 17-year-old. See Kuyet. Now another 3. To the bench. A bit more work for the medical team to look at. Finland make a change as well. Koskemiers comes in for Sandvik. Edio coming in for Astier. Salo come to the bench on that made free throw. A game for her though, absolutely phenomenal. One that she'll remember for a long time. Oh, an easy score for Hedio. Stolen away, Vukasavljevic, and that's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul called on Koskemiers. Savljevic will go to the free throw line and France will get possession at the half. Koskemiers losing possession and gives up the unsportsmanlike. 8 to open for Koskemiers, a body angle all wrong, showing too much of the ball. The player, the quality of Vukasavljevic, only going to end one way. The lineman comes in now for Pounds for Finland. minutes and 10 seconds left on the game clock as France are looking to ease their way to second win in the qualifiers. The second though, Vukasavljevic. Sideline possession for France as well on the back of that unsportsmanlike foul from Koskemiers. Elio inbounds it. Pass inside, Vukasavljevic with another score. Being dragged back as well. The 2. Goes to the line for the free throw. Now whistled against Olelainen. Finland really are running out of answers for what is such a deep French roster. So much talent. So many French flags in the arena as well. Fans that have packed this arena out and given us so much noise and atmosphere in today's game. Phenomenal. Timeout called here by Coach Salmonen. Let's head into the finish huddle.
We can reverse it also here on the open court. We're not going to start to reverse it here anymore. As soon as we are here with the basketball, the same way all the time. Circle movement, pick, and attack. Attack the one-man side. Okay, stay low. Again, when two-man side stay low like this, so we have a space to pop. Okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Follow me. Love that from the Finnish coach. Just asking the
standards throughout the rest of the game, dealing with the details still, correcting, put things in place to progress the team. This is work in progress for Finland. They're not the Finnish article. The thing that's exciting about the Finnish team is that they have some real young superstars that will grow, will develop into players that absolutely can compete at the highest level. You only have to look at Eeva Kujer, Elina Arnesalo. There is a lot of talent here. Sandvik, just 19. Lemilla, just 17 years old. Lelainen is 19 years old. In progress, this Finnish team, that's for sure. Lost again, that's going to be a backcourt violation by Atalanta. Ball for Michel. Atalanta just slips and spills it back over the half. Right now, the screen from Vukasavljevic, splits, goes to the bucket. The paint is wide open and exploited fully by Amanion Torre. Handle there by Olelainen. Looks to split the defense, but stumbles through instead. Passes way too long for Shelley. Savljevic just a little bit too eager with that one. Have such great vision though. Vukasavljevic reads the floor exceptionally well. He's looking for a teammates in better positions. Atalanta hands it off to Olelainen. Now throws it away. Olelainen doesn't get it to go. 3.7 left on the shot clock as well, so does a great job to draw the foul. Lead at 22. Charlie's second foul of the game. A little over 6 minutes to play. As we see hero of the hour for Finland, Arnesalo come back in. Atalanta head to the bench. Heinen also comes in for Virtanen. Salo now. Olelainen. Patience here from Finland, but French defense just rotates and flexes so well. Stripped away. Jump ball's going to be called. That is some smart, quick hands from Helio. In day 3 here in Group B of this EuroBasket qualifier. You see Brain always working. GM of this women's national team, Celine. Johannes to the wing. Helio splits the defense, kicks it to the right. Oh, what a play. Carlo Helio bringing some 3x3 skills to the hardwood. Now going to be called on Vukasavljevic. She steps into Lapainen. Have a look at this. Splits the defense, no look. Little right hand flick pass to the corner. Where the crossover between 3x3 and 5-on-5 basketball really pays dividends. It's bringing a different style of player to the game. Not a lie, I like it. Arnesalo now feeds Kujer. Oh, Kujer has had a phenomenal second half. After a pretty quiet first half, she has lit a fire under herself in the second half. 15 points now, 6 rebounds, 3 assists as the ball is stolen away. Pounds feeds it up over the half to Kujer. Lovely transition basketball, Finland, coast to coast. 3 passes, 3 seconds, and 2 points on the board for Finland. Brings them back to within 20 points now. Wonderful. Almost like a drill. Get out and run the lanes. Run that ball by Coach Dupin. Head straight into this French huddle. Hear what they have to say.
sont petites. Hé, mets-toi là. Regardez, avec toi ici, toi là. Tu passes la balle à Kendra, main à main. Ken, tu redoubles le pic. On est très large, on joue là-dessus. Et là, on attaque. Ok? Allez.
Le blanc rouge!
On essaie de faire ça avec les drapeaux comme vous voulez, mais très très fort.
The fans have certainly contributed to this game. They have made noise from start to finish. It's been a wonderful spectacle for this game day 3. This EuroBasket women qualifier for the 2023 tournament has been a joy. The French team have delivered for their home fans. Pretty much for the entire 40 minutes. They put on a high-scoring show. For 90 points, and there's still 5 minutes to play. The French team are a joy to watch. So many offensive weapons in their roster. Helio was the foul from Arne Salo. Salo just caught off guard a little bit. Expected Helio to go right. Instead, she ducks down towards the basket in a more direct manner. Get back to Johannes. Fouled by Kostamers. Shot goes up instead. That one's heavy. Rebound though. Eventually picked up by Finland. Down. Too heavy. And batted away. Pinen saying she's fouled. Looked like a physical defensive play by the French team. Long inbound pass to Couillard. Foul will be chalked up to Charlie. Charlie, one of these young bright superstars of the future we've seen on show today, just 21 years of age, the long wing. Salo. Skips it, Holopainen. Comes up short. Out of bounds by Couillard, so it'll be a French ball on the baseline. Finland looked to lean on their 3-ball early on. It didn't work out for them. Gradually started coming into the game. They're shooting 42% now, 11 from 26 from downtown for Finland, almost half their points from distance. But Fuchs hands it off. Shelley gets the easy score. Fuchs doing all the hard work. Salo, the pass ahead of her. She didn't want it taking her back away from the basket. Yari's going to get called for the foul, though. In fact, no, it's Calio. The easy finish for Shari as Botuks just hands it off to her. Salo back at the line for 2. 8 from 9 from the free throw line today. 5 from 10 from the field. Has 19 points alongside 6 assists. The area of concern for Arne Salo. Turned the ball over 7 times. Been on the floor 27 minutes though. Johannes. Oh, what a pass inside. The finish isn't there. How times have I said that today for poor Marlene Johannes. Put the pass in play. Absolute precision, but the finish isn't given her the assist maybe she deserved. Johannes now just glides to the basket and makes the game of basketball look easy. Far from that at this level. 23-point lead now for France. One shy of their game high. 3 minutes left on the game clock. Oh yeah, way downtown. Heavy with that one. France scoop up the rebound with ease. Patience from France. Shot clock at 8. Pass inside is stolen away. Well read there by Anessa Pounds. On Helio. Lana Sallow looks to use that quick first step. Both teams in the penalty. See the replay of the easy score for Johannes. Sallow now back at the line. Be a slight concern for Coach Dupin. Giving away quite a few free throws. 12 in total so far, 10 of them to Anna Sallow. And 11 of the 13. She's 9 from 11 from the free throw line as well. The tally to 20 points. What a night for her. Definitely one she's going to remember for a long, long while, scoring 20 points on a very stacked French roster. Fuchs has it knocked away. In fact, no, the officials say it came off Marlene Fuchs' hands, so it will be a sideline ball for Finland and a turnover for France. Turnover of the game, sorry, 17th turnover of the game for France. Finland outdoing them though, they've turned it over 24 times. Exceeded their average. Really have struggled to look after possession in these qualifiers, Finland. On Sallow now to Pounds. Pounds against Helio. Defense has just stayed watertight for almost the entire 40 minutes as Shali bats it away, but foul is called. Then we'll head back to the free throw line. No prizes to guess who is headed back to the free throw line. Once again, Alina Anasalo. Another free throw. Half a points now coming from that free throw line. Cause France some problems and will continue to cause defenses across Europe some problems. 22 points, 11 from 14 from downtown. Pounds comes out of the game. Bertinen comes back in. Johannes. Past the defense. Hands it away to Torre. Torre, little shake, nice crossover. Oh, beautiful pass. The finish isn't quite there though. Foul called on Pirtinen. France continue to impress with their team basketball. Absolutely beautiful play. Just steps past Couillard and feeds it down into the low post to Foucault. The line now, 2 shots. Aline Foucault. The first takes itself to 5 points alongside 5 assists. And the second is good as well. Flags are waving here in Saint-Chamond. 22-point lead now for France over Finland. Helio working hard to try and force Finland into an 8-second violation. Absolute terrier with the way she plays the game. A bulldog just chases and hustles with heart as we hear the wonderful dulcet tones of this Saint-Chamond crowd. Once again, Sallow at the free throw line. 1 minute 34 left on the game clock here. And the crowd have enjoyed themselves from start to finish. They intend to enjoy every last second of this game. They'll be willing the French team on to hit the 100 though. You see Couillard head to the bench for Finland and the crowd give themselves a round of applause after that stirring rendition. Galio now hands it off. Johannes running right-hander is good. That magic teardrop with the right hand. 13 points now for Johannes alongside 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Pass inside is spilled by Vanilla. Just 2 points shy now of the ton, of the 100-point mark. The party is starting here in Saint-Chamond. A little over a minute to play. The French team have looked imperious here today. They really have. Volpouk splits the defense, and there's the 100 for France. Celebrations just ramped up another gear for the French. Second win in these qualifiers. It will move them to a 2-1 record. Same record that Lithuania have, the same record that Ukraine have. Just poor old Finland. They're struggling in this group at the moment. 0-3 so far. 3 games still to play, so everything to play for as Shelley fouls out of the game with her 5th foul. The line for a change is Elsa Lemilla. Her first points on the board. 43.3 seconds to play. Shelley heads to the bench. The game comes Vukasavljevic. Miller hits the first of her 2. Years of age. And pulled down by Vukasavljevic. Into the low post. Back out, skip to the weak side, catch and shoot, Johannes! Wow! She does not need a millimetre of space. That is a lightning release as well. Stick that one on the slow-mo camera. You're going to miss it. On a Salo now. Back to Pirtanen. She's off right. Elio skips it out. Is the pass too far? It almost is to Johannes, but the high IQ pays off again as she throws it off the legs of Sandvik. A French ball on the baseline for the final 5.2 seconds of the game. And what a performance this has been for France. Absolutely dominant from start to finish. They have shown us truly why they are one of the great teams in world basketball. For Finland, they battled hard, but it wasn't hard enough. What a game here for Coach Tupan and his team. They have performed at the highest possible level and picked up their 2nd win in the qualifiers. Final score here in Saint-Chamond is France 103, Finland 77. The party can well and truly start here now. As we see France pick up the much needed win. Finland back to the drawing board for them. They battled hard. The fatigue certainly played its part in the second half as the Finnish team really struggled to stay up to the pace of this French roster, being outscored 28-23 in both the 3rd and the 4th quarters here in Saint-Chamond. But an impressive performance nonetheless from France. 5 players in double digits, 11 players on the scoreboard for France. Johannes leads all French scorers with 16 points, 7 from 11 from the field, 4 rebounds, 4 assists as well. Torre and Vukasavljevic both with 15 points apiece. Vukasavljevic has 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And Sarah Michel and Janelle Celan have 12 points each as well. The team performance from France was enough here to give them the big win. Their 2nd win in these qualifiers. As for Finland, 3 players in double digits, leading the way and leading all scorers. The 17-year-old Elina Arnesalo, she had 24 points alongside 6 assists. Also in double digits was the young, exciting future world superstar Eivak Huyer at 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And then Anika Holopainen in the front court had 13 points, 3 rebounds and 3 steals. But it's not enough for Finland. They slipped to an 0-3 record, which is going to be a big ask now. 3 3 games left in these qualifiers. Group B as it stands at the moment. Lithuania, 2 wins, 1 loss. Ukraine, 2 wins, 1 loss. France, 2 wins, 1 loss. And Finland, 0-3 at the moment. Here are the shooting percentages from today's game. And where do you start? Phenomenal from France. 61% from downtown. Didn't overly dominate the rebounding game, but 29 assists for their 103 points. Even with 25 turnovers as well. That will be a concern for Coach Salminen. Here are your top scorers. Arne Salo leading all scorers with 24 for Finland. And leading the way for France, Johannes with 16 points. So that is the end of the game here in Saint-Chamond. The French team have put on a hell of a show. Very, very impressive, to say the least, for the full 40 minutes as well. This just wasn't a short performance from them. They put in the full 40. They won every quarter. They scored 23 points or more in every quarter. They did not allow Finland to score more than 23 points in a quarter. And they run away with the 103-77 win. Other side of the Group B here today, Lithuania picked up a 19-point win in Vilnius against Ukraine. And that's why we have such an interesting Group B now. 3 teams on the same record, 2 win, 1 loss. Lithuania, Ukraine and France. And Finland teetering on the edge of their EuroBasket Women's 2023 dreams. They sit with an 0-3 record, 3 games left to play. Sides of both these teams now will fast forward to Sunday. For Finland, they'll head home to Helsinki to face Lithuania. That is being played in front of a packed crowd, I'm sure. The French team will head to Rouen, where they will take on Ukraine. Also on Sunday, 2 big games ahead of us here in Group B. Here are some of the highlights from this second half of action. Plenty of them will be from the French team as they poured in the points. 56 points in the second half. A much more impressive finish, 46 points. And mind, Finland only scored 31 points in the first half, so the Finnish team picked up the pace offensively in the second half, but it wasn't enough here in Saint-Chamond. The final score, game day 3, Group B of the 2023 FIBA EuroBasket Women Qualifier between France and Finland is it's France 103, Finland 77. The depth and quality of France is too much as they take a step closer to qualification. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed all the action, and make sure you come back soon as we will have more world-class basketball for you.